Hi, my name is Bintasri Pannisalva, Nometry 01DDT22F2056. Today I am going to present about PBT2. The introduction is this code create a basic bakery management system using Python Trinity library providing a graphical interface to add and manage bakery order. The system allows user to input customer details, assign an order ID, select a cake type from a predefined list with prices and specify the quantity of cakes ordered. After the order is added, user can view a summary displaying the order details including customer name, cake type, unit, price, quantity and total price. The application is designed with a structure menu enable easy navigation between the main menu, order input and summary view, making it an accessible tool for small bakery to streamline order tracking. Now I want to explain about this coding. This coding got class bakery app. This is the main class that handles the app logic. The function is set up the app window title size. Initialize variable to store order info is customer name, order ID, cake type and extra. Cake prices a dictionary with cake option and their prices. The function is main menu. This function show the main menu screen. Self master win children clear any exciting widgets from the window. The label display the title Bakery Management System. The button Add Order, when clicked, it will go to another function called Add Order Page add to add a new order. The button View Order Summary is goes to another function called View Summary Page, also to be written to see past order. The fourth one is Cake Prices Dictionary. Each key has a cake name and price. Thank you. This is the coding for the output. You can see the output of bakery management system for the add order and the view order summary. Thank you.
So today I'll be continuing with this coding for the add the page. This function creates the screen for adding a new bakery. It replaces the main menu with a form. So for the line by line explanation, the first one will be for widget in self master win for children, widget grid forget. This removes the previous buttons and labels from the main menu. And for the page title, the label add new order and shows the heading add new order. And for the customer name input, text field for user to enter the customer's name. And for order ID input, we use text field for user to enter unique order ID. And for the cake type selection, we use radio button to let the user choose a cake. For example, chocolate cake, butter cake, and etc. And for the quantity input, we use users enter how many cakes they want to order. And for the add order button, when clicked, it will call a function to save the order to be written as add order. And for the back button, we use command self main menu, which helps us to go back to the main menu screen. So what this page does is lets user enter customer name, order ID, select cake type, and enter quantity. And after that button also allows user to save the order or return to the main menu. Moving on to this function gets the order details from the form and saves the selected cake info. If successful, it shows a message and switch to the order summary page. Self customer name, self order ID, self cake choice, self quantity. Reads the customer name, order ID, cake selection, quantity from the form. INT is used to make sure the quantity is a number. Check if selected cake is valid. If cake choice itself cake prices verifies that the cake choice exists in the price list. Set the selected cake type and price. Saves the selected cake's name and price per unit. For the success message, shows a pop-up message that the order is successfully added. And for the summary page, takes the user to a summary screen function to be written. If any wrong error happens, like empty fields or wrong input, the message box shows error. Please enter valid details for the order. If something is wrong, like quantity not a number, it shows an error pop-up. So this is the output. How does the output looks is like this. And if we add a new order with filling up customer name, order ID, select cake type, and after we enter the quantity, if we add the order, it will appear like this. So once we fill up the form, the previous page, the next page it will show order added successfully, which means our order that we placed by filling up the details is actually already successfully added to the order. So this is the output for order added successfully, and we will also have a pop-up message showing that our once we click the add order button, we will have a pop-up message showing order added successfully. That's all from me. Thank you.
So now I will explain about the coding. So the first is the about the clear current screen. So it loops through all widget in the window and removes them from the layout to start with the blank interface, and then the calculate total price part. So the calculate total command is to get the total order cost based on price per unit and quantity. So and then the calculate total price. The calculate total is to get the order to cost based on price per unit and quantity, and then display order summary. So adds a header, so order summary in a larger font on the top, and it's display each order detail in separate labels, which is customer name, order ID, cake type, which is selected by the user, so price per unit in RM, and then quantity ordered, and then total price, which is the comment calculate by price per unit times with the quantity. And then back to the main menu button. It adds a back to main menu button at the bottom, and clicking this button calls main menu bracket. So, the clear current screen is the method start by looping through each widget element currently displayed in the main window, which is self.master. For each widget, it calls widget create underscore forget, and which hides the widget from the layout without permanently deleting it. This clears the screen, providing a blank canvas for the order summary, and then calculating the total price calls the calculate total, which is the command call calculate underscore total bracket. This method, which multiplies price underscore per unit by quantity to calculate the order's total price. So this total is stored in total price and will be displayed as part of the summary. And then displaying the order summary, create labels title order summary with a larger font. The font name is Arial, and the font size is 14 at the top of the window to indicate this start of the summary section. So, and then next, individual labels display key order details, which is customer name, display the customer underscore name that was input in the previous form, and then order ID, which is shows the order underscore ID entered by the user to identify the order, and then cake type, display the cake type chosen by the user, just like chocolate cake or red velvet cake, and then price per unit shows the cost of 1 unit of the chosen cake type, formatting with RM to indicate Malaysian ringgit, and then quantity, which displays the total quantity ordered as input by the user, and then total price shows the calculated total price, which is price per unit times by quantity, again formatted with RM. Each of these details is displayed using tk.label bracket and is arranged vertically in two centered columns. The line breaks help format the label for readability. And then back to main menu button adds a back to main menu button at the bottom of the window spanning two columns to enter it. So this back to main button, back to main menu is will bring the user to the main menu. So the button has distinct color for a tan background and which is white for white text, giving it a consistent design with other button in this app. So when we clicked it, this button calls the main menu method to return to the main menu, allowing the user to start a new order to view another summary. I will explain about the calculate total method, which is this method calculates the total price of an order. It multiplies the price per unit of the selected cake self dot price per unit by the quantity ordered self dot quantity to get the total cost. The method then returns this calculated value to be used in the order summary or wherever the total price is needed. Create this main application window, which is app equals to tk.tk bracket. Initialize the main application window using tkinter. This window app will serve as the root window for the entire GUI. And then creating an instance of bakery app. Bakery underscore app equals to bakery app creates an instance of the bakery app class passing in app as the main window. This instance sets up the initial UI and allows access to all methods in bakery app. And then fourth is the running the main loop. So app.main loop bracket starts the tkinter main loop, which listens for user instructions like button clicks, text entry, and updates the GUI accordingly. So the main loop continues to run until the user closes the application window. This keeps the program running and responsive to user actions. This final section effectively brings everything together, creating a functioning interactive basic bakery management system app.
Okay, I show the output. Okay, first we click the add order and then we put our customer name. After this, order ID, and then we select after this quantity and then add order. They show our notification and then they show the price order all, and then we click back to main menu, and then after this we click another one, add new page. We choose we can choose another name or like that lah. Okay, the conclusion is this code create a simple bakery management system using Python's tkinder library. It's provide a graphical interface for managing orders where user can add end orders by entering customer details, selecting a cake type, and specifically a quantity. Once an order is added, the application calculates to the total price and display an order summary, including customer details, cake type, price per unit, and total cost. The user can navigate between the main menu, add order page, and summarize page, making it easy to input the review order information in a straightforward and user friendly way. Thank you.